Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at the Enterprise stage. Grateful to be here and to share with you what we're up to at IDnow at the moment. Before we get into this, quick question to the audience. Who of you in the last 6 months would have used their national ID card or passport to verify their identity in a business transactions online? Oh, it's still a bit of addressable market here. And then who of you would have done that in the context of one of the use cases here? Okay, so that's 20%. Good. So the good news here is this is only what we see right now as use cases. We anticipate that this is only a small percentage of the use cases that we're going to see online in the coming years. And the other good news is that this is still a digital native crowd, and we'd assume that there actually should be more addressable market among this crowd. Takes us right to what is IDnow actually doing. IDnow provides secure, compliant, and seamless identity management and onboarding processes to enterprises. So the clicker is working, not working. And this is how it looks like from a user perspective. You're going to see how the product actually looks like from a user perspective in a second. Users really like and enjoy the service because it takes a lot of pain out of the whole manual process of offline process of going to a mail office to identify yourself there. It's quick. It's 60-second to complete the ident process in our auto-ident flagship product. It's globally supported. We support 193 countries in terms of the identity documents that are supported by the platform. It's ubiquitous. It's available on mobile SDK, web via the browser, and of point of sale. And this is how it looks like from a user point of view. You see, front page, easy scan, back page, easy scan, read out the data, comparison, face comparison against the picture on the passport. Liveness, is it a real person, or is this just a picture that you told in front of the camera? And off we go. This is how quickly the auto-ident product would work. From there, we would pass on to the enterprise client, identity checked, a person in front of the camera is a live person, and the person who owns the passport. Okay. So IDnow has established itself as the market leader in the German market. We're servicing 150 clients today from 20 countries, but with a strong focus on Germany. Team of 100 in Munich with 40% working on product development, engineering, and AI. Something very proud of because we're taking a very product and technology-oriented focus to the problem. As you can see from the logos, there's a lot of financial services. The company started in 2015 with a focus on financial services. As late as of last year, we've started to branch out to other verticals. You'll see Volkswagen, Daimler in Sixt for their mobility space, and also working with Allianz, AOK, and Ergo on the insurance side. We started out in Germany. For those who are following the identity verification market, they will know that Germany is the most stringently regulated AML and KYC market in Europe. And then Europe in itself holds itself to some of the most stringent regulation in the world. So our addressable market for the foreseeable future is Europe. It's a 5.5 billion euro market. Within this market, financial services accounts for roughly 40% of all spend in the market. And then there are other adjacent segments like mobility, telco, and media entertainment, which we're going to branch out in the coming months and years. Why is the time? When the time is now. The internet has been around for 25 years. We've seen many products and services being sold online, marketed online. but it's only recent that we really see high value transactions moving online. High value being high monetary value or high trust value. Think opening bank accounts, signing insurance policies, checking into a hotel, checking into car rental. With these high value transactions comes a lot of sophisticated fraud attempts, and there comes a lot of regulatory red tape. IDnow has developed a platform where we provide the tools to manage and navigate this space to enterprise clients with a single API. We have our own products, auto-ident, video-ident, and qualified e-signature. We've recently opened up the platform to third-party ID method as and when they gain traction in a specific market. And we've developed a whole list of supplemental features and functionalities that it takes to cater to enterprise clients. Multi-client configuration, SaaS versus on-prem, auditability, reporting functionality, and the likes. We're not quite 0% like my predecessor here boasted their churn rates, but we did 2% over the last 3 years for gross revenue churn, which is a strong indication that the enterprise client, once they're on the platform, really enjoy what they get there. And our net revenue retention year over year has been 150% for this year. So it gives you a good sense that the enterprise client, once they are on the platform, they definitely stick to their platform. Based on that position of strength, we've developed a strategy for the coming years to double down on growth. We're going to expand from a geographical point of view to other European markets. We're going to expand from a vertical basis to adjacent verticals such as insurance, mobility, travel, and gambling over time. And we're going to launch a new product which will help us expand from identity verification to identity management over the coming years as well. And the goal is to increase the revenue of the company by fivefold until the year 2023. The team is a combination of founders that set up the company back in 2014, still operationally involved in the business, at the same time to deliver on the plan that we've just talked about, that brought on board a couple of safe pairs of hands, I would call it, covering product, sales, and the financial sector. Myself, I would consider as someone who's been on both sides of the fence, worked in the corporate world in my first part of my professional career, founded, scaled, and sold a business in the second part. Now very happy to lead the effort here at IDnow. We're in the market, the time is almost up. We feel like it's a very strong, big, and growing market. We have an established client base, enterprise client base, that helps us to grow the business in Germany and in other European markets. We have figured out the growth engine on the sales and marketing side. We operate long sales cycle, but enjoy very high revenue retention. We are in the process of raising Series B for IDnow. Use of proceeds will be roughly 50% on geo expansion, 25% on vertical expansion, 25% on product expansion. And yeah, if you like what you see, then feel free to share the word. If you like what you see and you're an investor, feel free to reach out. We're having a number of meetings here, but we're very happy to connect. Thank you very much, everyone, and see you later.